A firewall has come a long ways. It was originally designed just to keep out unwanted traffic. So, for example, here's my little computer here, and then the world out here. And unless I request a web page, say, or a file, I don't want anybody else to be able to come in. And so the firewall was originally designed just to block any incoming traffic that I did not specifically request. Well, it has come a long way since then. So here's an interesting use, not there, excuse me, I need to go down one. There we go. There's an interesting use of a firewall today. I have the internet out here, and I might have a web server here. And I want these people out here to be able to get to web pages on my web server, but I don't want them to be able to do anything else. And so I might filter all traffic except requests for web pages on this firewall. On the inside here, I also have further protection so that incoming traffic cannot get into my network. And from my network, I can manage and change these web pages on the web server. This is called a DMZ, or demilitarized zone. So here's my network, here's the world, and I have a double firewall here. Of course, there are many other methods of dealing with firewalls as well. Now, firewalls can filter traffic based on lots of different things. IP addresses, MAC addresses, the protocol being used, the direction of the traffic, the program being used, and so forth. All of these, and many more, by the way, all of these are ways that firewalls can filter traffic. There are a couple of kinds of firewalls. There are stateless firewalls, or packet level firewalls. These can only look at the header of a packet and make their decision based on that. So things like the MAC address, the IP address, and so on, protocol being used. But they can't really see the data itself because the data has been chunked up into various segments and packets and frames. There is also something called a stateful firewall, which is an application layer firewall based on the state of the conversation. So it can actually collect packets and look at the contents of the information and filter based on the contents. So if you don't want certain type of content entering your business network, for example, a firewall can handle that. And by the way, I might mention that firewalls today are kind of more like what we call UTMs, or universal threat management systems. They do content filtering, they do firewalling, they do intrusion detection, they do all sorts of things today. So they've come a long ways from the very simple firewall that we had from earlier days.